What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to our channel here at Vagabond Builds. And today we're bringing you another walk around review video of the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee in the L altitude trim. And we're going to be talking about exterior, interior, and specs about this exact car. But before we do, because it is not a sponsored video and we truly need and appreciate your guys' support, please tap that like button and subscribe to our channel here at Vagabond Builds. Also, if you do have something for us to film, here's our email below. Email us and we could talk details later. A special shout out and a thanks to Folsom Lake Dodge, Ram, Chrysler, and Jeep for providing us this beautiful car for this walk around review video. Keep watching and stay tuned, because later on in this video we're going to be dropping that MSRP sticker so you guys get an exact idea of what this car comes with and the price tag on top. Now let's go ahead and talk 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee. So let's go ahead and kick this walk around review video off with talking, what do we get under the hood of the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee in the L altitude trim? And you're looking at a 3.6 liter V6 gas engine, 24 valve, paired together with the 8-speed automatic transmission that puts out 293 horsepower with 260 pounds-feet of torque. A little bit about the MPG for people who would like to know. For the city, you're looking at 18 city, 25 highway, and a 21 combined with a 23-gallon gas tank size. If we come over to the side of the car, the length in inches is 204 inches, 78 inches in width with a 71-inch height and 116.7-inch wheelbase. When properly equipped, this car itself can tow up to about 6,200 pounds. To be exact, this one in the video is GVWR is about 6,000 pounds if I'm not mistaken. But again, let's go ahead and talk 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee in the altitude trim. Want to mention to you guys, keep an eye out between trims. You're going to be seeing differences, okay? So on the altitude trim, it is a lower trim, all right? So we're not going to be seeing as many bells and whistles on this Jeep Grand Cherokee. Jeep in the black gloss. You have this Jeep slots, the staple of why we know Jeep is Jeep. Matte black plastic grille with some piano black gloss trim going around that grille. The lighting itself is LED lighting. We left the hazards on so you guys get an idea of what that looks like. If we go ahead and drop down, no bumper sensors here in the front. Also, no front camera, okay? So on the altitude, you do not have the front camera or the front bumper sensors. And no front fog lights. Typically, you'd see the fog lights right here in the place of this plastic bezel, but again, no LED fog lights. But one thing that's pretty cool is then, instead of the fog lights, they put that little Jeep sign there, just adding some character to the car. Piano black gloss trim dropping down on that lower front end area, okay? Now moving over to the side of the car. Keep an eye out for, again, different wheels. Depending on the trim you have, you will see completely different rims, different tires, different suspensions. This exact car itself in the video, the altitude trim, comes with the Bridgestone Duelers HLs. This is a piano black gloss rim, and the size of this tire is a 265/50/20. The suspension system is a spring strut suspension, pretty original. Moving forward to the side mirror. Side mirror, again, if you have different trims, you will see a camera side mirror, maybe different colors on the side mirror, but this is just that one black gloss look with no camera, but it does have the integrated LED blinker lighting with blind spot assist. They are not automatic foldable or no heating. Grand Cherokee going across that driver door with the American flag, America, loving that. Black plastic rocker panel area trim, very cool. Keyless fob entry, and this is the way the door opens up, and all that room to get into that driver's seat. Now, before I move forward, I accidentally made a mistake. These side mirrors do come heated. Sorry, I said no heat, but these side mirrors do come heated on the altitude trim. Now let's go ahead and open up that second row. Very nice big area getting into that second row. Up top, roof rails. I'm going to show you guys that you can opt in for different things like the rack and all that stuff. All right, moving over to the rear end. Starting with the top, spoiler with the LED brake light, that wiper for that back glass. Again, different trims will have like live feed cameras up here. Check out our other videos at Vagabond Builds if you want to see differences between Jeep Grand Cherokee trims. Going forward or dropping down, Jeep in that piano black gloss with a camera here right over that license plate. And you'll be seeing little bells and whistles, things like even your cameras will come with washers if you have an upgraded trim, all right? This one doesn't come with a washer. LED tail lights, 4x4 in the piano black gloss. Bumper sensors going across that mid rear end area. Piano black trim with matte black plastic bumper. Now you might ask, where's the exhaust? The exhaust is tucked away on the passenger and driver's side, so it's a dual tip exhaust with your spare tire under the car. All right, now let's go ahead and pop this open. It's an automatic lift gate. Now let's talk cargo area. Okay, so we have the third row seats down, but if you have the third row seats up, you get about 17 cubic feet of space. If you drop the third row seat down, you're getting about 50 cubic feet of space, and that's what you're looking at right now. And if you drop the third and the second row, you're getting about 85 cubic feet of space. That's just a whole lot of room for skis, snowboards, bikes, camping gear, air fryers, dishwashers, whatever you want to put in back here. It is just phenomenal space. Cubby room on the right and the left, 12-volt outlet here. Some tie downs for groceries, your button there to close your tailgate. What is under this mat, you might ask? Some more personal cubby room for backpacks, tools, and things of that sort, right? Let's go ahead and lift these. This is the way they're going to look, and that's what 17 cubic feet of space. You would drop this seat down by pulling that lever, all right? Now that we're pretty much done talking about specs, exterior, and cargo area, let's go ahead, jump inside, and talk about the interior. So now let's talk interior of this third row SUV Grand Cherokee Altitude. And starting off with the seats, everybody. The seats themselves come with suede inserts here in the center with the leather A sides. But in the Altitude trim, you will have a manual passenger seat to where other upgraded trims will come electric controlled passenger, all right? But good news, you do have the electric controls on the driver's seat, all right? The door panel itself does come with plastic inlays with the design adding some character to those inlays. Units there for controlling your windows and your side mirrors. Let's go ahead and open the door and show you guys how that door opens up and how it closes. On the left-hand side of this manual steering column, your lighting knob, your knobs also for dimming those lights on the dashboard. These are for this big knob here is for your front headlights, your tail lights, and your parking brake button right under that. Moving forward to the steering wheel, leather wrap steering, comes heated steering wheel in the Altitude, okay? You can control that info card or the screen here on the left of your steering wheel, and I'm gonna show you guys that real quick. You get kind of the 5 info cards there, and you can move right and left. All right, and you can go up and down depending on what you want to see. Tire pressure, oil life, battery voltage, and much more. All right, 10.25-inch full digital driver cockpit cluster screen. All right, behind that wheel, we have paddle shifters with buttons to control the volume and channel to your media. Control lever for the windshield wipers and the signal lighting. Continuing forward, buttons here for automatic off button for that engine, start, stop, lane departure assist, traction control hazards, parking sensors, and a sport on. You will see this button here because you don't have different drive modes on this Jeep Grand Cherokee like other trims. Typically, if you do have different drive modes, you'll see a little silver lever down here, and it'll say things like snow, sand, mud, and things of that sort. The screen itself is an 8-inch screen to where if you do have the upgraded model, you get a 10.1-inch infotainment screen with the Uconnect interface. This does not come with the navigation, all right? So you're going to be seeing a lot of differences in bells and whistles. Just wanted to mention that to you guys. You can split the screen, also make it full screen as well. Let's go ahead and show you guys what the climate looks like. You can connect Bluetooth audio to this. And then let's go ahead and show you guys what our controls and car stuff looks like. Display and all that. You could go through that. We want to make this video not too long so you guys sit here and watch it, but let's go ahead and just show you guys the backup cam. All right, you get one camera on this car, and that's the backup cam. Other trims will have the 360 bird's eye view and things of that sort. Dropping down, dual climate controls here in the front with your heated seats, heated steering wheel button, and knobs to control your media system. Pressing this lid down, wireless charging pad, USB-C plugins, USB-A's with the 12-volt outlet. Your shifter knob, very nice, clean looking, minimalizing what's going on the center console. Big, nice cup holders, deep, because we love our cups. And this is what your key fob will look like on the 2024 Jeep Grand Cherokee. Popping up this this center console cover, you are going to have some cubby room for personal belongings, and that is a dual level. All right. Up top over the center console area, you have a tilt and slide sunroof option with a sun visor. Pretty straight to the point. Other trims, again, to mention, will have that big glass that goes over to that second row seating. Rear view mirror is pretty simple with the plastic frame, no garage doors, and no live feed, like I mentioned in the back. Okay. Now, to finish off with this front interior area, lockable glove compartment. Some people ask me, are the glove compartments lockable? Yes, you do get that in the Jeep Grand Cherokee Altitude. Now that we're done with the front row, let's go ahead and talk second and third row. Second and third row of the Altitude, benches do look like the front seats, suede inserts with the leatherette sides. It is a 40%er and a 60%er. You can't turn this into a 40, 20, or 40, okay? So this is a 60 and a 40. The way to control these seats, they are car seat compatibility. You have a manual lever here near the leg area to move the seat forward and back, a lever to drop that backrest, and also to bunny hop this seat forward, you'll pull this lever here, and it'll bunny hop that seat forward for those third row passengers, all right? Drop that down. What do we get in front of this bench seat? Mesh pockets on the back of those two front seats. Tri-zone climate control. Okay. It's not on right now because I believe it's locked, or sorry, the system is off. So if the front is off, this will be off. When you turn the front on, this will turn on. Vents, and again, your knobs with an inverter, USB-C and USB-A plugins. Door panel, remember, if you want to see difference in trims, you will have a sun visor here up top, but the Altitude doesn't come with a sun visor. And also you will see things like second row bench seating will be heated as well, but these do not come heated. Your vents are pretty cool in the B-pillar. You'll get your air from the B-pillar, not up top like other manufacturers, or you also get them here in the front. And guys, to do a space test, wanting to let you guys know I'm about 6 feet 2 inches. So don't comment asking me how tall I am. Watch my videos. 6 feet 2 inches. Legroom is completely there with head clearance, and you can drop this bench backrest, adding the clearance and the comfortability for long road trips. All right. But now that we're pretty much done with the second row, let's bunny hop this seat forward and jump over to the third row. Third row seating. Now, it is a little bit more claustrophobic back here. Again, it's a little bit more tight. So that's something to mention. My legs are touching this seat. Maybe you could afford by moving this bench seat up a little bit and adding some space. That is totally up to you guys or whoever's in the car, but my legs or knees are touching the second row, and my hair is touching that top liner. So wanted to note that for you guys. But again, you get two passengers back here to the right and the left, USB-C with USB-A plug-in and cup holder here with the C-pillar vent for your animals or your third row passengers, okay? Now guys, we're pretty much done with this walk around review video. Not to forget to mention, as promised, here is the MSRP sticker so you guys get an exact idea of what comes on this car and the price tag on top. Check out our other videos for Jeep Grand Cherokees, 2023s, 2024s, and comparisons between trims at Vagabond Builds. Keep watching, stay tuned, because we have more cool things coming. Thank you, and God bless you.